Hey everybody, my name is Shane, and if you hear my daughter in the background, that's because she's joining me for this video. She's in my bedroom with me right now just playing, so there's nothing I can do about the noise she's making, so sorry. But as you can tell by the title, I have a horror extension story to share with you guys. I recently did an extension video all about my extensions. I will leave that linked down below if you haven't seen it yet, but I probably should have sort of mentioned what I'm gonna tell you in that extension video, but I didn't even think about it until I posted the video, and then I'm like, wait a minute, like this happened to me probably like 5 or 6 years ago, so it kind of I blocked that part of my memory out of my head, and that's why I didn't mention in the video, because I kind of completely forgot that this even happened. But thinking about it and reminiscing, it was an awful experience, and I feel like there was a lot of red flags that I should have picked up on that hopefully can help you guys make your own decisions and what to look out for and what I went through. So the story starts back for my high school graduation. My mom asked what I wanted for a graduation gift, and at the time I was really big into extensions. I really hadn't gotten into like makeup at all. I kind of was, but not nearly where I am right now with makeup. So what I really wanted was those oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave it linked down below again, like all the information about the extensions I've got, all the information that I know about the extensions I got will be linked down below as well, because at the moment I can't remember the length that I got. I can't remember what they were even called. I'll explain them to you, but then I'll do my own research off camera. I swear to God though, guys, I am not making this story up. I would not make this story up. I couldn't make this story up even if I wanted to. But everything will be down below, I promise. So, back to the story. So for my high school graduation, my mom asked what I wanted, and I really wanted bonded extensions. That's what I'm gonna call them. They weren't sewn-ins, they were like almost glued. So the hairstylist would take a piece of hair and then kind of bond an extension piece like to your root. So that way I didn't have these clip-ins that I have now. I have clip-in extensions in, so I can take them out during the day and take them out during the night and put them back in during the day. I can style them different ways, and I had worn clip-in extensions all throughout my high school career, and I was kind of getting tired of them, because you know, you would have to take them out and put them back in, and if you want to throw your hair up, it wasn't as easy as just putting your hair up. So when my mom asked me, I was like, perfect, like, can I please get bonded extensions? So I should have done my research a little bit more. I'll be totally honest with you guys when I was looking for a salon, but really do your research about what salon you go to, because the salon that I went to, I will never go again for anything. Like, they're not even allowed to wash my hair again, and I'll tell you why. I'm not being like a brat, I'm not being like a snobby, stuck-up bitch. I'm really not. This is just not fair the way that they treated me. So anyway, so I called the place and I asked, you know, how do you go about getting your extensions done? And they said, well, you have to come in for a consultation, which, yeah, I got that. You have to come in for a consultation, and they have to look at your hair color, make sure that they can match you. You know, you have to figure out like what length you want. So I'm like, all right, great. So we schedule a consultation, and I go in, and they were honestly really good there. They, you know, took a look at my hair, took a look at like the thickness of my hair, and then they asked me how long I wanted it. And now I don't know if it was like because of the specific brand that maybe I was using. Sorry, she's playing with like a ornament container thing, so if you hear plastic in the background, that's what that is. But yeah, they were like, okay, you know, how long do you want it? I said, I want it like really long. I said, the longest extensions I've ever been able to buy are 18 inches, which are these, and they come down a little bit past my boobies, and I wanted longer ones. I wanted like at least 24 or 28 at the time. That's what I wanted. And they're like, well, we can only go up to 14s, and I'm like, really? Like 14s? I mean, I was like, all right. They were like, well, do you still want to go with it? And at the time, I know I should have just been like, no, like I'll try to find either another place, I'll do longer ones, or I'll just, you know, stick to my clip-ins and just buy longer ones. But I really, really, really wanted it at the time, and I was like, all right, let's do this. At that time, 14 inches was still long for my hair. I think my hair was like, probably, like this is my real hair right here. It was probably a little bit shorter than my real hair at the moment. So I was like, all right, 14 inches, bring it on. So anyway, so the consultation ends, we schedule an appointment, you have to wait for your extensions to come in. So I think about maybe 2 or 3 days later, we scheduled an appointment to get them done. And they say to put aside like several hours to get this done. I think I was there for a total of like maybe 3 hours like total when I actually got them done. Like to put them in my head, I think it took about 3 hours. And they say to, I'm trying to remember this from memory, but again, everything will be down below. She said something about she said wash your hair the night before you're getting them in. She's like, you don't want any product, you want freshly clean hair. So that's what I did. So I washed my hair, went to bed. Next morning, 9 a.m. I had a scheduled appointment. So I go in, and the woman, one is late. I am there like 9 o'clock on the dot. I'm like, I want these extensions. And right now, she didn't show up for like 15 or 20 minutes. And not for nothing, but if you have a client that's supposed to be there at 9, you should be there earlier than the client. I don't know. I am like big on punctuality, and I try to be like, if I say I'm gonna be there at a certain time, very rarely am I late. And if I'm late, I genuinely have a good reason for it. I just think it's just kind of common courtesy. So that already was like, okay. So we go in, and now the dog's gonna start barking. Thanks, neighbors. Love your dog. So we go in, and she takes me to the back room, and did she wash my hair? I'm trying to remember like 6 years ago, and I'm not kidding when I say I like blacked out this memory, so I'm trying to remember. Yeah, actually she did. I came in, and she washed my hair again, and she asked me, she's like, did you wash your hair last night? And I said, yeah. I said, I washed it. There's no product in my hair at all. I said, I threw it up in a bun and came here. And she's like, okay, we're gonna wash it again. So I'm like, bitch. Like, my hair is clean. So anyway, she washed it, which now, you know, the process is gonna take longer because now I have wet hair. So she washes it, and she starts blow drying it. And I've never seen anyone blow dry slower than this woman was. It was painful. It was so painful. So then finally it's time to start like the bonding or whatever. So they pretty much just section off your hair, and then like I was saying earlier, they take little pieces and like bond it to, can you imagine how long this takes for a full head of hair to bond? Like she probably took pieces about yay wide, can you see that? About yay wide, all throughout my hair, and had to bond an extension to every single piece. So this process took quite a while. It was a long time sitting in a salon chair. Oh my gosh, I skipped a really important part. So, okay, she washes my hair, she dries my hair, ready, get this. So then she's like, all right, we need to start straightening your hair. It's going to be easier to bond the hair when your hair is straight, so you don't have like any weird kinks in the roots or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I straighten my hair all the time. My hair is not used to heat and stuff. She did not use a heat protectant spray, which I am very anti confrontation. I might look like, I feel like I have such like an intimidating appearance. Like every time someone meets me and then I get to know them, they're like, I thought you were a bitch when I first met you. Like I'm not like that at all, and I don't like confrontation at all. Like someone could push me and I would be the one to say sorry. I don't like confrontation. So when she started straightening my hair without the heat spray, I'm like, all right, whatever, like, you know, like, my hair will live, it's okay, but I know I should have said something. Anyways, she started straightening my hair, and she got about maybe halfway through my hair. This is where the story goes fucking downhill quick.
Careful.
So anyways, so she's straightening my hair, she gets about halfway through my hair, then she's like, So yeah, I have another client coming in, and she's gonna be here really soon. So can you like finish straightening your hair? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? She asked her client to finish styling her own hair. Are you kidding me? I was like, okay. I did not know what to say. I've never heard of any. No! I had never heard of anything like that ever happening to someone. If something like that has happened to you guys, let me know. But I ended up having to finish straightening my entire hair. So I'm like just finishing the front bangs. Like this part is the last part I straighten, and I'm like just finishing that when she comes back and she's like, wow, you did a great job. Like you should get a job here. And I'm like, no. I'm like, thank you. Why is that so funny? I feel like that's just like so unprofessional, and already this lady was late, washed my hair again, and then now she had me straighten my entire hair. So anyway, so that was like the whole kind of horror part in the salon. Pretty much after that, I mean, she put the bonds in. It took a long time. But after the bonds in, it was pretty much, you're good to go. Like the bonds were in, my hair was straight, and I left. I was so annoyed. By the way, it costed me probably about, I think it was a $200 gift. So I mean, for $200, I didn't get that much hair for the cost. You know, I felt my hair afterwards, and it just, it really wasn't very thick. It just wasn't a lot of hair. So I was like, all right, for $200 in clip-in extensions, I could have gotten way more hair for this, and longer hair, mind you. It was only like 14 inches, and it really was not a lot of hair. So I left the salon. We're done with the salon. So now we'll move into what happened after the salon. So they said something about you have to get them either removed or redone after about 6 months, and I don't know why I still went with it. I really don't. I really wish I didn't at this point, but there's no turning back, and I wouldn't have a story for you guys. But they were like, yeah, you have to get them redone or taken out after about 6 months, because then they'll start growing out and they can start to tangle. Now this part I know is 1000% my fault. They had warned me and I just didn't listen. So about 6 months goes by and my extensions are starting to grow out. So the bonds, they're like attached to my root, but as your hair grows, like the bond is gonna move down and down and down and down. So about 6 months goes by, my hair's starting to grow out, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look bad. I'm like, you still can't see the bonds. You know, they had grown a little bit, not much. But the problem was that I didn't get them removed. I just kept them in, and they just kept growing out and out and out. And eventually I was like, they actually start kind of falling out on their own after quite a while. So I was like, okay, like I need to either get them redone or I need to just take them all out and do clip-ins again. So they had ended up growing out so bad that the back of my hair, like where the nape of my neck is, the bonds like tangled in with one another, and I had this gigantic, guys, I had never had a knot of this enormosity. I'm making up words right now because it was so big. It was the biggest knot I ever had. I had to chop that part of my hair off. So like underneath, like where the nape of the neck is, I had to chop that off because I couldn't even get through the tangles anymore. It was so bad. I don't know if you heard her burp, but that's what I was laughing at. Are you showing off my new products? The day that I'm filming this, I went out to Ulta and got some NYX products, and they're keeping her happy. So, but anyway, so yeah, my bonds ended up growing out. Half of them that were falling out everywhere. I was shedding like crazy. I'd find bonds in the shower, in my bed. Like it was getting so bad. And then on top of this, I had this colossal knot on the back of my head. So I don't not like I don't want to say I don't recommend bonds, because I feel like A, if you can afford it, and B, if like they come in the size that you actually want, then go for it. I feel like my stylist was a 1 in a million that, you know, would make, like, I just feel like I just kind of had a crappy experience. I mean, the bonds felt, they felt a little bit heavy at first, but you kind of get used to them the same way you get used to regular clip-in extensions. They blended into my hair, so it did look natural. You know, I was able to wash my hair, style my hair. The only thing I also noticed about bonds that I feel like is noteworthy is that you can put your hair up, but if you put it up too high, you can see the bonds. So I think it took away from the natural look of the blonde. Okay, now I'm stuttering like crazy. It took away from the natural look of the bonds. So, I mean, really do your research before you know, spend your money on it. It's a lot of money and to spend and then not even get what you wanted. So just do much more research than I did. I'm just kind of doing this as like a warning. Again, the red flags, like, just make sure you trust your stylist. This was a brand new salon. I had never been in to get a haircut. I had never gotten any sort of service from the salon. They were the only salon close to me that did bonded extensions. But I feel like if they don't come in the size that you want, don't buy them. Find another salon that will. There are so many salons out there that have really long hair. I just feel like I settled because I'm not a patient person. When it comes to things that I want, I kind of want them like right now. So if it's right in front of me, I'm gonna grab it. And that's what happened with the extensions. So I just wanted to make this quick video. I thought it was kind of like a funny / warning story, and I thought you guys would like it. I love storytime videos, so, and I don't have many of them because not much exciting things happen in my life, but as they do, I like to tell you guys about them. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Again, I'm sorry if anything distracted you from the story. If you did enjoy, please leave a big fat thumbs up. It absolutely supports my channel and it shows that you guys enjoy videos like these. Otherwise, I'm not really gonna know. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss any new videos. I vlog every single day except for Fridays. You get a special video and you get a makeup tutorial every single Monday. Who doesn't want that? And until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!